Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to review this architecture layout plan for you all. This is one of my projects that I did when I started my practicing career. It was a complete project G+3 and I did both the architecture and interior work. This was my learning phase. So as an architect and interior designer, I'm going to review this layout plan. I'm going to tell you what mistakes I did as an architect and interior designer and how we can improve this layout plan. So let's start. So the plot size was 30 feet by 30 feet. You have your main entry here. This is your staircase. You have your one room here, second room, third room. This is your drawing dining space. This is the toilet attached to the bedroom, and this is the common toilet, and this is your kitchen. These are your balconies. See, when I see this layout plan, I tell you, I still feel I did a great job at that time, because the architectural layout plan that I get these days to start the interior work, they are not up to the mark. Now, once you enter, this is your drawing dining hall. Now, I will never open my door like this. I will actually open my door like this, because I get to see a bigger area. If I open my door like this, I get to see a smaller area. So, whenever you design, you should always give them a feeling of space. So maybe I would have opened my door like this, and because it was tilt +3, I would have opened a staircase like this and asked my client not to make this door, because it is not needed. You already have a safety door at the lower level. See, this is my master bedroom. Now the storage space is less. Whenever I design bedrooms now, I give them maximum storage, so I would have added storage here too. Although the window size would have been reduced, but it is worth. I would have removed this door, added one sliding door here. This would have been my TV console, so that I could create a cabinet here too. This would have added another storage. So this would have been my final layout. Now coming to the master toilet, first I would have tried to make it 8 feet. So maybe I could have shifted my wall somewhere here, or maybe I would have squeezed this OTS. Secondly, this would have been my wash basin, something like this. I would have given them one shower cubicle, and this would have been my WC. Although this is coming right in front of the door, which is not an ideal thing, but I'm getting a good wash basin, which is always a nice thing because it gives a very good impact in a washroom, and a proper shower area, which every washroom demands. So this would have been a wonderful master washroom. Now coming to this bedroom, I would not have created a console here, maybe one ledge, and this TV would have mounted on this wall, because the size is already 10 feet, so it is already cramped. Creating a console like this would have squeezed the area more. Also, for this wardrobe, I would have increased the depth and created 24 inches wardrobe over here, because this was a beam already here. It was already squeezing the size of the OTS, but it would have added a lot value in this wardrobe. So I could easily hang my coat and other stuff. So this wardrobe size would have been 24 inches. Now in this washroom, see, I would have tried to increase the size of the TV unit. So would have shifted my wall like this. Secondly, I could have created my shower cubicle like this, so that you get a good shower area, and this maybe would have been my wash basin, a good focal area once you enter. Now coming to the kitchen. See, this is not the kitchen I designed now. I would have given them a good working space, and because of this, I might have to redesign the entire space. No matter what, the size of the bedroom might have reduced, or the size of the livable space, or the size of the toilet, whatever, but this is not the kitchen that I designed now. I try to give them a proper storage, a good working kitchen, proper working platform, all the basics of the kitchen. So the kitchen is not at all working for me. Now coming to this bedroom. This bedroom, what I would have done, I would have shifted my wall 12 inches from here. I would have added a cabinet like this, and maybe mounted my TV on the wall, and this would have been a complete storage, because this is not having a wardrobe. So this would have been like this. Slightly sofa wall would have been reduced, but it's totally workable, because now still you are having your 5-seater sofa. You can still put it here. Now this is your bed. Maybe I would have added one storage here too, and this would have been your balcony. So although the window size would have been reduced, but I'm having one wardrobe and also storage here, which is decent now. I remember I have added a storage here initially in the drawing. This was my storage because the column is not aligning with the wall. So the situation was like this, and because it was not matching, the alignment was different for this wall. The client made a change. He reduced. This was the sofa initially, but this was the changes. It was done on site that I updated in the drawing. So these were the changes I would have done. I would have added a storage here. I would have changed the layout of toilet like this. This would have been my storage for the bedroom where the depth has been increased. This would have been the layout of my toilet. And in order to make this kitchen workable, I would have extended it in the balcony, added a rolling shutter here. This would have been my tall unit and another storage which is at the entry of the kitchen. Now this is still adding some storage. So even if you want to keep a kitchen like this, the storage is not a lot but still decent, more than this. Also, I would have slightly changed the furniture layout. I would have added a poof here, a TV cabinet from end to end where I would have created maybe a sliding door or a hidden door so that this wall live cohesive, a storage here and storage here for this bedroom. So now my every space is having ample amount of storage. So this would have been my final layout. This project I did 8-9 years back. See, you grow with time, you learn with time. And so far, after learning this much, I can say this is the way I would have redesigned the space in order to improve the efficiency. You don't know what will happen after 5-10 years. And let me know in the comment section how you found the layout. And also, let me know if you know other ways to improve the layout. I would love to see that. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and you'll see my next video soon. Bye.